When it comes to hidden rules, there's nothing more hidden than how people think. That is why the first crucial step to going pro is to have a professional mindset. Mindset is the idea of choosing how you're going to think. Professional mindset is choosing how you're going to conduct yourself and think while you're in the workplace. See, you're probably a terrific student, but when you go to school, most of the time you're on your own. You do your assignment and you get your own grade. Usually your schoolwork is independent of others. It doesn't usually impact anyone else. That's not true in a professional setting. In most companies or organizations, there's one large goal that the company is trying to accomplish. Usually is to make and sell a product or service to people directly or to another business. Everyone within that organization is working towards that one goal to provide that product or service in a high quality and efficient manner. Happy customers want to buy that product again, and every employee in the company has an impact on that one big goal. They do not work independently like you do in school. They work interdependently. They depend on each other to accomplish this big, large goal. Imagine that you work for a cell phone company, and the person who adds the screens to the phone doesn't do his job well. He only installs half the screens correctly. That would be a disaster for the company and the customers. So how he does his job really matters. That's also true for the guy who sweeps the floors at the cell phone factory, because you can have dust inside of the phone's computer system, or the guy who orders the screens. If he doesn't order enough screens or the wrong size or something like that, none of it's going to be good. Every person is important and adds value to that one goal, building a great cell phone. If the person does not add value to that goal, the organization can't really afford to keep them. Said another way, the business can't afford to pay a person who does not add value. That may sound harsh, but that's the reality of business. So let's summarize a little bit. The first difference between high school and a professional mindset is that you're working interdependently, not independently. Any business you work for needs you to do your job and to do it well. It impacts them and the larger goal of why the company exists. The second difference is professionals are working to add value, meaning they not only get paid to do a task, but they are paid to think and solve problems. Let's go back to our screen installer. Maybe he figures out how to get those screens on straight, but he also figures out he can use both hands at the same time. Now he's a greater value of the company because he problem solved. This applies to every job, no matter the level of the responsibility. Professionals ask themselves, how do I add value? And so should you. A huge part of this is being engaged and caring about the outcome, really owning the results of your work. You may not care about being a great cell phone installer, but you might care that people get a great cell phone, and you might care that people respect the quality of the work that you do. Caring about the quality of the work that you do is also a professional mindset. Please realize the quality of any job or work that you do impacts your future. That reputation will follow you, positive or negative. So make sure that you start now by building that positive reputation. Be humble enough to know that what you do now will build for the future. One final point. Doing a great job not only impacts the customers, your coworkers, and the profit of the company. It also impacts your family and the family of your coworkers. People are working to support themselves and their families. It's actually their livelihood, so they're going to take it really seriously. So remember, the quality of the work you do impacts everyone around you. Accomplishing that overall goal directly impacts what's most important to each of us.